Sup, guys? Welcome to our very, very first episode of Playmaker Pulse. I'm Emiliano,
I'm Levi.
and today we're talking about first topic, like how hard it is to make it in sports.
Dude, the reason why I wanted to bring this topic up just is this is our first topic, but I've been seeing a lot of just stuff recently just on social media and stuff about pros getting hated just by chirpers, trolls, and I don't think these people realize
For real.
as a semi-pro athlete myself how hard it is to make it, bro. These guys are insane at what they do.
Dude, these dudes are actually insane. I've played against a few semi-pros and actual pros, and these dudes are technically gifted.
Yeah,
I'm like, holy crap! And then you see the guys in the MLS or or in Europe, up close and personal. I'm like, wow, these dudes are actually legit.
yeah,
The things that you see in amateur or semi-pro or even rec league, these guys don't even do because they have different habits,
yeah.
which is what
For
separates them from being at the top level.
Their brain moves 10 times faster than ours. That's the little things. People think just because they can hit a top right bang or hit an Alaska dribble through five guys. No, that's not what makes these guys pro. It's their consistency, their decision making, and how fast and consistent they can do it. I got a chance to play with Taha, for everyone knows who that is, up and coming young crew star last winter.
Ooh, okay.
He was probably playing at his 50% against our 100%. He's still just kicking our asses. That's just how incredible these guys are. It's not even just talent. These guys just the training,
Yeah.
the work, the decision making. That's what it really is, man.
I believe it. This lighting here is fire. Dude.
Yeah,
Holy
it is.
crap.
That is fucking dope.
All right, bet. What else? Yeah, it's very hard because I wanted to go pro, but tore my knee in a million pieces. So obviously I had to get that repaired. The whole point, of recruitment is to start very, very, very early. To be fair, I started what? The summer of my freshman year going to my sophomore year of high school. I was doing ID camps. I remember my first one was actually at Ohio State at the big field. They have so many fields, but it was this big field, and you could see the horseshoe from or the shoe from wherever you are. And I remember when I first did it, I was warming up. I'm like, okay, this won't be too bad. Well, it won't be too bad. It was kind of hot. I was just walking up. I'm like, okay, it won't be too bad. But then I started playing. I'm like, yeah, these dudes are actually hungry. And then my dad was like, well, this is gonna be a step up, so you gotta be ready for it. And he's not wrong, because seeing these guys play up in person, I practiced with them a few times. These dudes are actually cracked. And then the little things, highlight tapes, being good in school, what's it called? Being involved. I feel like if you're involved and you have a good resume and you're a good athlete, you're set up for life.
For sure, dude.
Straight up. So I feel like making it hard. I mean, not making it hard. Making it there is it is hard. It's what 0.1.
It's I think it's less than that.
Less than 1%.
0.1%. Yeah.
0.1% of millions of people making, not just here in the U.S. but
and that's just
over there.
How,
but
how many people are even playing professional football?
Yeah,
too.
It's ridiculous. And then you have people that start from grassroots.
Yeah.
And then they somehow get scouted, and then they're 25, and then they make it 27 to the big leagues.
Yeah, man.
And it's how do they make it? But it's they stuck to the plan. I mean, I still play, but for fun. Playing FIFA or just playing for fun. But pro, that's a whole different game. For here, in America, you gotta have to you gotta go to these ID camps. You gotta have a what's it called? Well, obviously you gotta have a good highlight tape, good GPA, know about the school, know about the system, what majors the school have that fits you.
For sure. Dude.
I guess knowing the team's achievements, whether they've done good in the tournament, they didn't make it, had a good season, but they slipped up in the tournament. However it went, and then reaching out to coaches, because obviously these coaches get a millions emails every single day. So reaching out to coaches is essential, but you want your stuff to pop. You don't want it to be a scroll of stuff. You want your stuff to be short, concise, who you are, position, highlight tape, GPA. when you graduate and all that stuff, and just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Because of course you might get either, now we're not looking for you. Oh yeah, we can invite you to a trial. Or they don't answer you at all. So you gotta keep hammering these dudes with emails. Oh, and in email too, you gotta include like where you're playing.
Yeah.
Wherever you're playing, every tournament, even if they don't even show up, you don't know they might show up. I was playing at Northwest, and my dad was saying there was a Louisville scout sitting there. I was like, wait, where? Where? And I don't know how I played that game, but I remember that was the game where like I was so open, and then like,
dude, I remember that game.
That game, this is ridiculous. I was like, bro, like I won't name the individual, but he was a tall dude. Ate a whole bunch of McDonald's, late to practice all the damn time, but somehow started over me. Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. And then it was a fast break. I'm running towards the box, and then there's a run over here, right? So he gets the ball played here on the right flank, and then for some reason, like I don't even know what was going through his head, but I mean he didn't pass the ball at all. I forgot what he meant because it was just so mad because I was wide open, and he just chose, nah, I'm gonna bomb it, and then it went over the crossbar, and then I'm sitting here like, oh, and then there's a scout right there, like from the school that I'm in now. Like, are you for real? Oh my god!
I watched that game just like as a spectator because like I knew scouts would be there because this was like at an invitational. Unfortunately, my team wasn't playing in it that year. My team was having our own issues. But like one thing when it comes to highlight tapes, coaches look for like the simple things. Depending on what your position is, make sure like it's detailed and explain what is going on in the clip, because like the coaches aren't going to care about who can do the fanciest skills, who can hit all the top corners, who can take 2 touches on the ball, who knows what they want to do like before they even get the ball at their feet, who's checking in and out of the right spaces. When you lose the ball, are you going to work back? Or are you going to throw your hands up in the air and just
gotta
like
track back? You gotta track back. Nowadays, you gotta track back because like the players that we watch today, like the superstars. The reason why they get away with it is because they're good on offense.
Yeah,
that
is a generation. You have to be a generational.
You have
type
to be
player.
generationally gifted.
Like your Messis, your Hazards, your Mbappes. Like those are like once in like in a lifetime.
Yeah, those dudes are different animals. Like they can track back like this super fast, but they don't want to because obviously their offense take care of itself. And then once they lose, where they're like, oh.
Those are the type of players like where I'm willing to run like extra so they don't have to, bro.
Yeah, because like the players that we watch, obviously, like, you know, they're insane, and some of them track back, some of them do. Like the other players that watch these players, they look at them and like, okay, he doesn't track back.
Yeah, I don't have to track back.
I don't have to track back. If I'm good enough on offense, I don't have to play defense.
That's not going to get you to pro, bro. You got to work your ass off.
Like these some of the wingers, like for example at Bayern. Luis Diaz tracks back.
They all track back.
He tracks back. He's a workhorse. He tracks back. Who else tracks back?
All the top. If you look at PSG's when there's like Kvara and Doué, they all press. They all track back.
Both these dudes track back. Rafinha tracks back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Rafinha, my beautiful, lovely captain. He always is willing to track back.
Yeah.
Lose the ball, he's like this the entire time.
Yeah.
He won't sulk his hands like, oh my gosh. And then just stand there.
You gotta
because sometimes the superstars are. It's like what, like 3 up here, or however you're playing your system, and then now it's like it's a fast break this way, but then your players that should be tracking back are just like this. Like you could offer some help, some pressure, some assistance. I don't even know, double up, but you're just standing there, and then now it's your midfield job, and if they get beat, now it's your defender's job. Yeah. Now if they get beat, guess what's gonna happen? 1-on-1 with the keeper, and guess what's gonna get mad or yelled at? Probably you guys, because you should have been tracking back, because the midfielders are going to be like, what do you want us to do?
Yeah.
What do you want us to do? You're supposed to be tracking back, helping us. We're helping you, but you're supposed to help us.
Yeah, not everyone's a classic number 10 like Messi or like Hazard, bro.
Yeah, they can get away with that stuff.
They're allowed to not track back. Like that goes into like something different. You better be a generational type of player. Like my team had this we had this guy. I'll name him since I'm talking about him in a positive way, unlike the other McDonald's guy. But there was this guy who played on my team. His name was Gabe. Probably one of the most like amazing players I've ever played with. He scored all of our goals. He broke the high school single goal scoring record. Like he was literally one of the best players. Well, I shouldn't say one. He was the best striker in the state. So that is a guy that I'm willing to like not allow to track back because like if we get him the ball, we know he's gonna score.
Oh yeah.
So like he doesn't have to run. We want him to savor his energy. But for like people who want to make it pro, I suggest like if you play forward, track back. That'll get a coach's attention way more than you doing like a bunch of skill moves, dribbling by your defender, hitting bangers. Like they want players who are gonna work for the badge, work hard, do the right things.
Yeah, because
That's
like,
the most important thing you can do.
oh yeah, definitely. I feel like nowadays the art of striking back has been lost pretty much, and managers want you to work hard. Like all of you work, all of you work. Because some of these systems like it might require you like the outside players they have to tuck in, or at the number like the sole 9 has to drop a little bit into the box about or like the half circle.
Yeah.
Like in the midfield, like yeah, they gotta drop. But if you're not like technically sound, if you're like not aware, if you're not like offensively gifted, you have to track back. Like even if like the top player, like I said before, even if they're offensively gifted, they still track back.
Yeah,
but
all
like
the time, dude.
some of the players on my team, oh gosh,
yeah.
Every time just bickering and bickering and bickering. Like I don't know what it was at Northwest, but it just seems like at practice, like we would have a good practice. I would have a good practice, but then it's match day, and then it just goes all out the window. The game plan is just gone because one's bickering, one's not even showing up to the warm ups, and now they're late, and then now subs are happening, messing up the whole rhythm, and we get scored on. I mean, it's just frustrating because I was one of those players where like I showed up to practice, I trained my tail off, and I still wasn't a starter. Yeah. I had to get used to coming off the bench as a reality check, but I feel like I was good enough to start. But obviously, on my torn ACL, like I was having to catch up with these dudes. But it just felt like I was more let me say this. I was more ready to play than these guys were, even on a messed up knee.
Yeah.
But with these guys, it just felt like their egos got in the way, and we didn't even win tournament games like in Canton or like in Canton when it was snowing. There was like my dad can probably tell you how many times I could have been played down the middle, but I don't know what the guy behind me was doing. He just played it over my head and blasted it, and then I think it was against you.
Oh, our team. Yeah.
And I was so wide open, and then I don't know what they were doing. They were just passing it this way, turnover.
Yeah, that was on.
Or they play to the keeper, and I can't get there. Or I'm being man marked, and I can't do anything about it. And then they play it, or they turn it over by themselves. Yeah. And then my dad was just losing it internally because he was like, "You guys are like there's no way you missing it. Like he's right there." And then I had to get vocal. Goes like I had to tell my coach, like, "Coach, I'm wide open. Why aren't you playing me here? Like your midfielder, where is his eyes? He's supposed to be looking up here, not down here. Like unless you want to suck your balls during the match. Yeah. But I mean, dude, like play the pass down the middle. It's so easy. Like just keep your head up. That's why you have to practice with your head up, like dribbling wise, or like watch these dudes that dribble with their heads up. They're not with their heads down. Their heads are always up while they're dribbling at a fast pace.
And that's why they're pro.
That's
it's those little things that's why they.
It's the little things, man. Spacing, awareness, technically sound, vocal, all that stuff. It's
Yeah, people don't realize like actually like how hard it is, bro. Like just because you're balling out in your Sunday league, hitting top corners does not mean like you're gonna be good enough. And also like the skill gap as you get higher up, it's smaller. Like I committed to a D2 school, Tiffin University. I would say the outside backs were probably just as technical as the midfielders, the wingers. Everybody has the fundamentals like locked down. It's just all about like their positional strengths. But like, we just need to. Oh, bro, it's like crazy. Yeah. These guys, how incredible they are. And it's not even just about like the talent, like the time they put in, the dedication as well.
Yeah, like these guys are actually like obsessed. And I'm not saying we're not, but. Their dedication level is like miles above. Like you'll see stories about how like if they're going through a rough time, they'll go to their backyard and just do keepy ups for like 3 hours straight. or like Human Son's father, he made him do like keep ups for hours and hours and hours.
300 shots on both left and right foot.
Yeah, without the ball touching the ground, like keep ups and like the shots, left foot, right foot, which is why this man is so good with his left and his right. His weak foot is just as good as his strong foot, and it's like the work is what separates the pros versus like the ones that are just I'll just play and see what happens, but not put the work in, taking care of your body, like all that stuff. Which very separates important. It just separates these guys from like the lower leagues. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And then like if you put like a higher player, let's say you put Kevin De Bruyne into EFL League 2 practice, like he can think faster than they can.
Oh, definitely.
And I think that was like one of like my like biggest struggles, like not to like gas myself up. Like after I went to a D2 school, it was a struggle for me. I went to a D3 school. Now there were still tons of quality ballers.
Oh yeah.
But the skill gap had definitely like dropped. So like when I transferred to like this D3 school, I'm a little sharper, can think a little faster. But like when I would like get the ball, I would have like so much more time on the ball because like these players, some of them could think as quickly as I could. Some of them knew like where to trap me, when to step, when to not.
Oh yeah.
But it gave me more time on the ball. It kind of like slowed my like sharpness down to when like when I would go back and play with like a higher level. I was like, wow, okay, I got to speed this up a little bit. I gotta, think quicker, act quicker, be quicker.
Oh yeah.
Like it's just like one of those things that like just shows like how incredible like these athletes are, and there's tons of like hidden gems like the lower leagues for sure. Like,
we gotta go look at
discredit them because I'm sure there's tons of players being scouted, even like maybe in the Sunday leagues or just UPSLs that could probably go higher.
You could probably find them on Football Manager too.
Probably could, yeah.
Football Manager is goated.
Football Manager is the best.
I would definitely
nerd myself,
bro. Football Manager, just I don't know what it is. It's just everyone uses it. Even the managers that we literally watch every single match day have used this in the past to scout these hidden gems or make their own tactics or however they wanted to use that.
Absolutely.
The thing, but these dudes were like insane, but
incredible.
What would you like tell someone that's now going into high school? Thinking about playing
aspirations to play pro.
I say let's say college because
college before pro.
Yeah, pro is a different animal.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like, what something that we would tell an up and coming high school freshman that's really good at their craft, wants to play Division I at said school, and doesn't know where to start.
I would say like just be uncomfortable or make sure you're comfortable, like being uncomfortable. I would say because once the lower you play, your versatility could help. But as you get to the higher levels, you don't really need to be focused on being versatile. But make sure your first touch is good. You're doing all the right things. Make sure you're keeping it simple, taking 2 touches, know when to dribble, know when to pass. Work hard on and off the ball. Be coachable.
Oh yeah.
And if you're a freshman who has a chance to like getting that shot for varsity, make sure you're during the JV games. That's when you could like, I don't know, express yourself a little bit because when you play at varsity, that's gonna be a whole different speed. But that's kind of one thing that I wish like I knew going in because when I was a high school freshman, I was like scared out of my mind.
Oh, I think a lot of us were.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to have like the career that I had. Like I started off as a center back, and then I actually ended up getting moved to outside back. It took me a minute, but actually, what helped me get to varsity because I made it my sophomore year. So to like you like young like aspiring ballers, just show up, take 2 touches.
Definitely.
Most important is making sure you take 2 touches. Like nobody wants to see people dribble.
Yeah. Be quick in your decision making.
Yeah.
No coach will want you to be on the ball too much because if you're on the ball too much and you turn it over, no, they're just not gonna want you.
Absolutely.
So you gotta be always scanning all the time. Just practice it.
Absolutely.
Scanning. Even when you're crossing the street, scan this
first
way.
touch is the most important thing. First touch and scanning.
Scan before you get the ball. And then you can make your move because in that way you're ahead of your opponent.
Absolutely.
And I would also say like be willing to play multiple positions.
Yeah.
Because I started at Classic Eagles playing
Oh,
goalkeeper.
Everyone knows that kid that played goalie.
I play goalie. I play goalie, and then there were dudes telling me like, "Yeah, bring me an MLS goalkeeper." I was like, "Nah, bro. I'm just here just cause. Don't worry about me, man." I was actually not bad at goalie. I wasn't bad, but it just wasn't me. I just wanted to play outfield. Like, no. Like, be willing to play multiple positions. Study the players that play your position.
Very important, yeah.
Because these dudes know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Study their habits. Study what they're doing. Maybe not their bad habits, because some of them might not want to track back. Because if you're a winger, if you're a left winger, you're not gonna want to study. You're not gonna want to study said individual that doesn't track back.
Absolutely.
You want to study the individual that tracks back.
Yeah.
Or if you play like or if you play like a center back or outside back, look at how they're positioning, because they might want to trap you into an offside trap.
Yeah.
Or like how they're talking to their back line, whether if it's a 3, 4, or 5, how they're talking.
Yeah.
How are they in 1v1s against the opponent? Are they gonna stab? Are they gonna wait? Are they gonna size you up? Or are they going to get tight? You gotta be very tight, because also you gotta get you if you're a defender, you gotta be very tight and communicate with your back line. In the midfield, you gotta have very good vision.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Vision.
Technically,
First touch.
first touch, good stamina. You
Yeah.
need good stamina. I remember one time I was playing like midfield. I was so tired, running up and down in this ID camp, and it was super hot. The turf was like boiling. I was like burning out of my mind. But if you're a midfielder, you gotta be good at what's it called? Checking over your shoulder, first touch, technically sound, good stamina, and be willing to track back.
And college coaches will be looking at that too.
Oh, definitely. And then also for like the attackers, be good at one-on-ones.
Yes.
Please.
Find 3 moves that you're comfortable with.
Oh, definitely.
Just 3 moves. That'll
practice them.
All the time.
Practice all those moves in your backyard or go to a local park and just practice those 3 skills.
All you need is 3 skills, I would say.
3 good skills. That's it. You don't have to be fancy and do rainbows and all that extra stuff. That's just for the dudes that are just insane or like they're showmen.
Yeah.
Okay? But like if you're like if you're a person that wants to like when you're 1v1 like consistently master 3 moves that you're gonna memorize, and when you're in a situation, you don't have to think about it. You just
let your instincts take over.
Yeah,
that's what makes these top wingers so brilliant, is that their instinct takes over. Like they're just practicing constantly in their yard, different variations, different scenarios they've imagined in their head. So by the time they get on the pitch, it's like, okay, I know what to do. Like even if you play outside back like me, or I also play higher up the field as well. Even if when you play outside back, the position is so modern these days.
Oh man,
you also want to practice 3 moves.
They're like wingers too.
Oh yeah.
They're like wingers too.
Get into like probably another one of our further topics we can talk about, just like what you needed from different positions. But even as I'll recognize an outside back, still have 3 moves that you would like to do going forward. This also goes for attacking mids or strikers, wingers.
Oh yeah.
Center backs and stadiums, obviously not. You guys can get a break for this part. But practice 3 moves. Practice in-game scenarios where you would see yourself on the pitch.
I said visualize it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like even outside of soccer.
Like,
in other sports, athletes practice visualization.
Yeah.
And then they do it in practice over and over and over. And then when it's game time, then they execute.
They know what to do.
So I would say visualize yourself in a good scenario, and then you do it. And then you do it in practice. And then after that, do it in a game. Do it in a game. And if you don't do it in a game, just watch the film. Yeah. Just watch the film and be like, oh, I could have done this here. Yeah. I could have done that there. Oh yeah, and watch film.
Film study is important.
I hated watching film, but it's just because I hated seeing myself mess up so bad.
Yeah. So don't let it get to you guys.
Yeah, please don't. Be willing to take feedback. The feedback is there to help you. It's not there to like what? Ruin you.
Yeah, because these people want to see you succeed more than anything, guys. Oh, yeah, like coaches, teammates. I felt like that was the thing that got me better the most, watching like my errors like in practice. And like, oh, you can see like on a camera, you can say, okay, like now I know what to do for my next scenario when I'm in this situation. What I could have done. Film study is important. Make sure you're paying attention.
Oh, definitely.
Taking notes, or if you're not going to take notes, just make sure you have your eyes locked in on the screen.
Oh, definitely.
And like, it's just important that like you retain Your good habits, get rid of your bad habits, work on your weaknesses until they become strengths. Then find something else to work on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would say that was the biggest thing that like helped me was instinct driven like training sessions, just practicing where I knew I would be like on the pitch, so it just became second nature.
Yeah.
And then watching film, especially like as an outside back, because I have so many things that I have to be paying attention to.
Mm-hmm.
My winger, covering for my center back when I go forward, what spaces are being like vacated by other positions so I can fill them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that watching film really helped. Like I'm big fan of Trent and João Cancelo. Oh, yeah. Like I would watch when they go, when they stay, what spaces they want to take up. Watching their eyes, literally watch them look. Okay, this is when I can chop into the midfield, take some space out wide, drive into space, take a shot, have a cross.
Yeah.
Super important for film study.
Oh, definitely. And also for like the strikers, you know what your job is. Score some goals.
Yeah.
Score some goals. Learn how to always pick that corner. It can be here. Doesn't have to be the most beautiful shot in the world.
Just place it, man.
Just place it. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just watch how these strikers, how they pitching their bodies.
Yeah.
How they're striking the ball like a knuckle or like a curl or like a volley, like a half volley. Yeah. Like watch how they're striking the ball, because some of these strikers, their striking ability is insane. No matter how they're facing the goal or how hard it is in a situation where like the defender is like all over them, but they still want to make it into a goal. Like don't know how they do it, but they do it. So I say watch how they shoot the ball, how they like link up with their players. Some strikers will drop back.
Yeah.
And like play like left, right. They will literally drop back into like the literal midfield.
Can talk about that,
and literally play this way, or even track it back, all the way back, retrieve the ball. Like Harry Kane, I watch this man all the time.
Oh,
this dude,
class, bro. Harry Kane.
Harold Kane will
best striker in the world right now.
Harold Kane will literally leave his 9th spot and go all the way towards the halfway line and literally win that ball back and just possess.
Yeah.
Or he'll win the ball back and dish it out to his wingers, and then he'll take off.
Yeah.
Or if he knows that someone's gonna take his spot, he'll go to a different spot.
Yeah.
That's what I like about this man. And of course, his ability to strike the ball is ridiculous. I mean, I don't know how this man hasn't won a trophy yet, or actually, I think he has won a trophy, right?
Bundesliga, but I can tell he's gunning for that UCL trophy right now.
He wants the UCL trophy and he wants a World Cup.
Yeah, we can definitely talk about that like in future talks, just like positioning and like tactics where you can see yourself.
I feel like he should have a boatload of trophies.
Yeah,
this dude was on Tottenham.
But as far as like that concerns, like hopefully you guys can like get a glimpse of just like how like incredible it is, because we've had our chances. We've had our chances to go pro, see what it's like to go pro, and just realize like how these elite top 1%ers, what they do, their habits, how they train. We've seen it. We've gotten to watch it. Like we got a chance to watch like a training session when Chelsea and Man City came into town, and just I was just in disbelief how incredible these players are.
These
like,
dudes are insane.
In game, you don't really see like how talented these guys are. It's their training sessions. Like
it's what you don't see pretty much. It's why they're good.
They don't like mess up. Just things that you see us amateurs do. Like when we could do like a passing drill, and it's like 10-yard, 15-yard passes.
It looks so fluid.
They don't mess that up.
They really don't.
You will never see them mess that up. Of course, like in games, they'll take missed touches. That happens. That doesn't matter.
It happens to anyone.
But they do not mess like those little things up. Or if you even just like watch like a little shooting reel like on Instagram, I'm sure you could see like the PSGs or like even England's national team.
I want to Bayern's clips.
Yeah, like you guys have noticed they make every shot. They literally do not miss. It's either they score or it gets saved. Like that's just little things like that shows how incredible it is.
And
like,
the keepers are actually trying to save these shots.
Yeah, like
they're not standing. They're trying to save these shots, but their placement is unbelievable.
It's just so good. Yeah, and like when you watch like us like amateurs, I'm sure we're skying shots or it's going wide, one direction. That doesn't happen. Yeah, never does.
They get their footwork right.
Yeah, so they have their Their striking is correct. Their plant foot, their arm motion, it's all perfect. Their hips are pointed to the right.
You gotta have.
It's just like
you gotta have good hips too.
It's just that those little things are second nature to them, and that's why they're pro.
Oh, definitely. Well, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. This is our first one, so bear with us. But hopefully it'll, improve down the line with like our equipment or where we're at. But I like where we're at. This is comfortable.
Yeah,
of course,
first episode, this is calm.
Yeah, this is calm. But of course, we're gonna level up as time goes by, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, now we're doing this now.
Yeah, we're doing this now.
Like, subscribe,
share
with everybody you know. We're gonna get this out on Spotify podcasts and Apple Podcasts, and just be on the lookout, guys. Peace.
Stay tuned.